All right, friends, how is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing good. Things are good in your lives. You're making a decision not to freak out. And, it's one of them things, a guy talks about having faith and he don't worry about nothing and everything happens for a reason and he believes in all that. And then the next thing happens, something goes wrong in his life and he freaks out. And he's taking his life out on people and yelling and screaming and not knowing what to do. That's not faith. That's called talking the talk and not walking the walk. Friends, life happens. It happens. You could be walking down the street, your life could change. We are made up of many things, my friends. Resilience, character is built by a trial of things that happen in your life. Okay? That's just my opinion. So, friends, I hope you're choosing to experience life as it comes. Here's a little thing that I got onto the other day. You guys saw the video. Or actually, you haven't seen the video because it isn't uploaded yet. It's taking its time. I don't know why, but it is. But this here is, I had to fabricate, this is a lightweight bar. I think they're going to stop making these at some point. I heard some jibber jabber about that. But in order to get this here to work, I made this a little smaller. Just grind it, just file it down there and there. It was quite a bit wider, so that's the spacer. And when it goes on the saw, it doesn't line up to the hole, to the adjuster hole. So I just take a power saw file and you can see what I done. I just did this, just made it wider so it slips in there. And the oil hole in the Homelite bar, which is right here, it's in a different spot. So I just make a little channel for the oil to hit and come through. You got to have two things. You got to have oil going to the bar, right? And you got to get a bar to it. You got to get a chain to it. So actually, friends, the two things are, I gapped. The two things that are most important, well, you need both of them, and that is adjustment and bar oil. Those are the two things you need to get. And you don't want a bunch of flapping going on, like up and down movement. This one worked out tight. And this will be the bar for this saw, and it's a worthy saw to pack this bar. This thing, I'm loving this saw, friends, loving it. Anyway, back at her here. I'm fabricating a bar from a Husky lightweight bar to a Homelite 130 XL76. Same idea. I believe they call it the small mount. It's always good to take a look at these things, friends, before you throw this thing on and try and line it up. You get it on there and it's not going on. Well, step back, pull your bar out, take your tension out, get it sitting there like it's ready to go, and then look and see, it's in the middle of the studs. The hole in the bar is in the middle of the studs. Well, then let's put this in the middle of the studs and try that and see what happens. That's what I'm going to do anyway. Ooh, we are close. Wow. So what's happening there? So it looks to me that we got a bit more filing to do. I didn't think I'd get it first shot. Mind you, I could do that. I could actually do that. I think I'll take the top of this down and make this a little smaller, because and just round the corners off and chamfer it so that it slips down into the hole, because it is biting still. It's still just biting here now. Yeah. But we're talking... Oh, Rick, actually, is it? Yeah, it is. Ever so slightly, friends. So we do a little more fabrication and we're off to the races. Back in a flash. You can see it here. It's just, see the hole there? Goes right into there. Shaboom. And it's just not, sorry, friends. She's just not grabbing. Not quite. Back in a minute. Excuse me. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. So there's see our hole there now? It's this one here. You see? So we want this action. See? That's the action we want. So I'm hoping we're there. Let's try it again, friends. Let's get this up on its place here. We go. All right. Okay, let's give this a hoot here. Come on, baby. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. Man, that is close. All right. So what I ended up doing, because I don't want to eat away a bunch of the bar, is they put a fairly skookum chunk of steel on their adjuster. So I took some off the top of the adjuster. See that, friends? And I made it more friendly. It's tough as nails. It's not going anywhere. It's a good chunk of steel. See it? So I actually fabricated this instead. So there it goes. It just slipped right in like nothing. Bang, boom, in. So we're set. Here we go. So let's put our bar. These come with washers, which I love. I love these Homelite saws, friends. I do. Sorry, you guys can't see my face. My face. There we are. Back on the tailgate, friends. Where we all love to be. Fixing power saws. Now these nuts actually do have a front and a back. The flat side goes in. 5/8's not big. If Homelites were good, they sure had their day, boy. I love these. I love these. So this saw's got that still chain on it. I like still RS chain. It's good. Okay, so I've hand tightened this now. Now, I'll grab my bar wrench, which I keep right freaking handy dandy right here. Now, let's watch this bar tension tighten up, shall we? Let's see if it'll work. Of course it's going to work. It's supposed to work. Boom. Boom. And there we go. Now, because this bar has no play, do you know what I mean? No up and down. Well, I shouldn't say no. It has the teeniest little bit. Hardly any, friends. I'm talking hardly any. So it just, that's it. Once it touches the bottom, that's it. It's tight. It's ready to go. So I'm not, you know, it's going to probably stretch a little. So I'm just going to squeak. That's it. Right there. Look at this, friends. Look at this. I'm pretty tickled. So now I get me 5/8 wrench out, wherever the hell I put it. There it is. Put the tip down, give her a couple of crankolioses, and we're gonna go cut. I feel like sharpening first though. Be honest with you, I truly do. So there we go. So this lightweight bar will now be this power saw's bar. That's it. 063 gauge, right? Never had anybody ever had a Homelite scrunch? Not me. Is it the still? Is it the backside? No, because that's 3/4. No, it's not. Cool. Okay. Talk to me about this. Talk to me. Look at that. I mean, come on. God, I love when people say, hey, how come you got your bar on upside down? I love it. Look at that. Gosh darn it. So we're going to go... I think this power saw is stock. Yeah, it is. It's bone stock. So I ordered some of that, pardon me, organ chain. I like it. It cuts fast. That's the experiment I did. I thought I had one lying around here. If I do, I'm going to fish it out. So there we go. So I'm going to go give that a run in the wood. I like that. All right. My Homelite 130 with a lightweight bar. I'm kind of liking it, friends. I had to fabricate the bar a bit. Let's see how we do. 28-inch, 58cc saw. 58.2 as a matter of fact. That would tell me. So what I would do in that condition, with that little condition that you just heard, I would literally choke it again. We've just fired it, right, friends? We've just fired it. So me, if it doesn't grab off of a cold start, I actually choke it again with that. So I will choke it.
But I'm just rambling here right now about this style of saw. Kind of reminds me of the Jetsons, like that vintage 70s. It just, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, but I don't know what it, the Jetsons. Remember that show? George Jetson and them? Oh man. But I'm just kind of rambling about the whole thing about the vintage saws and the feel and the vibe and just how I love them. And I have a sickness for these things. So that's right, a sickness. Back we go. Friends, this is far too big of a piece of wood for this little power saw. But remember, this is a full house chain with almost, well, it's brand new steel chain on it. So if it had that organ chain on there, I can almost guarantee, well, I can guarantee because I did the test, it would be smoother. The still's a big chain. RS is a big chain. Anyway, regardless, friends, I just wanted to show this. What a beautiful, beautiful little saw. My XLs, both of them for some reason, either have air leaks or, and I heard they were notorious for it, so I'm not positive. But anyways, this is a big stick of wood. It's fir, it's coarse, and just what a beautiful little power saw. If I was in consistent wood like that, I would not have this saw in my hands. But they can do it if you get into a little bit here and there. So, love you folks. Be kind to one another.
big piece of wood. Big piece of wood. This is RS, still RS chain. It would cut much nicer with an organ chain. It sits up with a 28-inch bar, friends. You know what I mean by that? Like it sits up. It doesn't drop its nose down with a lightweight bar. See? But with a normal bar, 1 more pound, because that's a pound heavier. The steel bar is 1 pound heavier. It would knock this bar over. This power saw over. Look. See? One pound heavier, and that would do that. Beautiful saw. Beautiful saw. Needed quite a repair though. That flywheel and that, eh? Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. Talk to you soon, friends. Over and out. Be kind to one another. Okay, friends. So I've been playing around with the square grind chain. Okay. You probably won't see it in this video, but yeah, you never know. Actually, you might. Yeah, actually, you can. You see that? See the grind? But this is a brand new chain too, friends. So it's kind of, you know what I mean. You can see it there. It's not the greatest. I'm just getting it down. I've only done it like twice. But it strikes me as, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I mean, I got a grinder, so but who knows? Let's see. Oh, I'll probably have to choke the old girl. It's been about an hour. I gotta be honest, it's not bad. It's not bad for like, I mean, I'm just getting on the square grind. It's got pretty good. I'll be honest. I would tell you if it wasn't. It's full house chain, remember? Pretty good. It's a good little power saw. Oh. That's good. Chester. Chester.
Friends, I just want to share this moment with you guys, gals, women, and children. This animal, this three-legged animal, she has come so far. And she is just, we have so much love for this poor little creature when it came to us. She was just ridden in fear, just ridden. And she still shows signs of her past, you know, but we just love her. But I want to show you this because she's come such a long way. Those of you who've been here for a while have seen the change in her. So listen, friends, I love you all. Thank you so much for following along in these videos. And the channel's growing. I put a sincere welcome to the people who are new to the channel right now. Pop into the comment section and say hello to all these wonderful people in this comment section, in this group of people. Thanks, friends. Be kind to one another and look for opportunities to help folks out. See you on the next video.
Under the earth all the time, she smells it, whatever it is. And I think it might be salamanders because I read an article in National Geographic last year that says we have no idea about salamanders. They are plentiful, like holy.
You heard you talking about that the other day.
Yeah, well, she's always digging stuff.
I got some short stuff here for the wood, I like these short ones.
That little hatchet tried to get me.
Tried to get you, did it? Wood for the bunker. Okay. I can't believe that old 840's going, babe.